the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Seminoles kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Temple. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. What we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. He now has 53 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Driving forward, it's Frazier. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. From the gun. Look out! And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Georgia 7, Florida State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. cuts it upfield. It's Singleton. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Powers inside. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Singleton. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right side, it's Singleton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Swapped immediately.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Making his first move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Keeps it moving, it's Mason. Turning it on! There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. He's got enough. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The Noles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes a grab and room to run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hands it off. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Direct snap. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Temple. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. left, it's Phillips. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third down, here's Frazier. Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you get handed off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go with a direct snap. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Noles will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Lopez. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They were all over it. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Oh, he's got some space. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side is Boggs. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it behind the line. It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Florida State. Attempt to try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From deep, it's Temple. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He throws one to the left. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Phillips. There he goes. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen. Got enough space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. He's dropped. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 9 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Mustangs, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Long way to go on second down. He's looking to pass. keeping his eyes downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Out wide left, it's Lopez. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense. And he would have gotten...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver.
Booster, booster! Go!
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Changing the routes with his receivers. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Right side, it's Phillips. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll give to Frazier. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. This time they'll throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Wants to throw on third down. He's got it, and he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
The Dogs are rolling down the field. Here's a give to Frazier. Pass to 6. Could be an alley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Between the hashes, it's Frazier. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Wants to go up top on second down. Extending the play. He's going to run it. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a rhythm, he never misses. And you've seen that in this game. Very, very accurate up to this point. That time, though, a little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Out wide right, it's Phillips. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. The snap sets up to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting.
And guys, they are going to line up for the field goal here. I thought they might go for it in this situation. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. nestled just inside that right upright. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Well, they turned the ball over on that last drive, ended up giving up a field goal, and now they could really use a touchdown this time around. Keeps it himself. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And this defense has brought their A-game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. Play clock was down to 5. No need to rush things. Make sure you got it right, so they'll use the timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Disaster now, dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture in the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
And it's good! There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So just a lack of discipline, and on 4th down, 2, just hands this offense a 1st and 10. Tough run here, it's Frazier. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics, everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Gets the back moving. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They want to throw it. This time on target. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down of the dome. He's looking downfield to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Gets it inside the 10. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher rank